Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I am on to show you the awesome freebies that the lovely Tracie Fox has given us for her challenge this month if we'd like to use them. So if you are in the Foxy Crafters Facebook group, Tracie runs a challenge each month where she gives us 2 prompts and we can choose which one we want to do or whether we want to do both or whatever. And for April, the prompts are all creatures great and small or urban jungle. So she's given us these awesome scenes, urban-ish scenes, and a page of awesome animals. So much fun to use. And of course you can use them for other things as well. So you're allowed to make whatever you want. It's open, which is awesome. So I'm going to have great fun with that. So the files for these are in her files section on the Facebook group. So up the top usually there's where you've got discussion and about and all that for the group. I don't know where it is on your phone because I don't use my phone, I use my computer, which makes it so much easier. Yeah, if you go to files, there are the downloads for these pieces. And if you want to partake in the event, the details for that are under events. So where you find files, there's a tab that's called events. If you click on that, there are the details each month for it and the prompts. And you put your photo up there so we can all find it as well when you're finished. So I thought I would come on and try and make something with some of this. Now, you don't have to use these. You can use all your own stuff if you want to, but these are there if you are short of ephemera yourself or you want to have some fun with these awesome pictures, which I think I'll do a bit of both. That's what I like doing usually, is using some of my own bits and pieces from book pages up, but I really get inspired by the digitals as well, so I like to mix them together. So we'll see what we can do. So I'm just cutting out one of the scenes here, just rough cutting it. And I want to add some of my distress ink. I want to make it an underwater scene, so I've got a few of my blue inks out and I'm just using a stencil brush to apply those. Starting with the darker ones down the bottom and then lightening them as I go up. It's a nice quick and easy way to add the colours. I didn't want to use any wet paints or anything on my inkjet picture. So once that's done, I grab a bit of blank book page and I want to back my picture onto that just to make it more sturdy. Also adds a bit of a nice vintage background, so I can use it as a journal card or I can make it into a postcard. And then I'm fussy cutting it along the edges. So I grab the goldfish that's on the other printable page and I fussy cut that out. So I've got all these encyclopedia pages that I've just pulled out of the book, and I'm going through and just cutting out a few of the ocean themed pictures that I found, fish and squid and sharks, just a couple that I think might go. And then I rough cut those out and again I back them onto the blank book page. They're very thin paper, so I felt it was necessary to back them. Makes it easier to fussy cut them. So I use my black ink around the edge of all of my journal cards that I'm making today. And also just go around the fussy cut bits. Just helps them stand out from the background as well as covering up the white bits. I've got this fish hook that I fussy cut. That was fun. It's very white though, so I'm going over it with a silver gel pen. And it looks much better. So I'm just using my tweezers and my Helmar tacky glue to stick that onto my journal card. And then I'm just using my black Signo pen to make the line so it looks like someone's fishing. And then I can stick my goldfish down. Then I grab some of the fish and that I cut out of my encyclopedia paper. I couldn't figure out which way was up and down for this shark. Yeah, he nearly got stuck on upside down. My brain isn't working very well at the moment. And I've got a couple of fish that I cut out squid and everything, but they just didn't look right, and I didn't want it to be too busy. It's just a little card, so I thought I'd keep it simple. Then I've got this teeny tiny little diver which I cut out. That was fun too. He's holding a torch. So I stick him on, and then I've just got I think it's a watercolour pencil there, a yellow one. I'm just using that to do some beams of light. I have this stamp which is it's just dots, but they look a bit like bubbles, so I use my white ink with the stamp and stamp them on. It's hard to see them unless you're up close because they're very subtle. I was going to go around them with a white Signo pen, but I actually quite like how subtle they are. So now I've chosen two more of the backgrounds to use. And again, I just want to back them onto my blank book page. Fussy cut them out. So I have a seagull of some sort that I'm sticking to the top of this one. And then I got the suit and tie. It was a printable from Which Craft Do You Do, their Gentleman's Tailors set. I shall be using that more this month, so keep an eye out for that. Heaps of fun kit, that one. And I'm using Tracie's awesome giraffe head and dressing him up to be quite the dapper giraffe. This one's very, very simple, but it works really nicely being simple. And then adding the tie. I thought the long giraffe's head went really well with those buildings. And so the final one we're doing, I'm sticking down the elephant that was on the second page of Tracie's freebies. It's just a partial elephant, so I stick him on the edge. And then I have a bear. I think the rest of these pictures all came from my encyclopedia. And I have a big cat. It's possibly a leopard. It's a bit hard to see from here. And then I thought it'd be humorous to put some people on top of the animals. So I've got this acrobat. He's doing a one-handed handstand, so he can do that on top of the elephant. And then I've got another performer who's playing some sort of string instrument. And then the final piece is, I think this is an actor or something from a play. So he's sitting on top of the bear. So that was heaps of fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I had so much fun doing it. And if you want to come over to the Foxy Crafters Facebook group and join in on the monthly challenges, we'd love to see you there. Take care, be good. All the links are down below. Bye.